Toro 60V flex force power system now comes in a power head with multiple attachments. This is going to be a first look video, so we're going to look at the power head, we're going to look at all the attachments separately, and then go into a deep dive in them later in different videos. As they're done, I'll put links in the description. Let's get after this. Currently, you can buy the power head separate and then buy all the attachments separately, or you can buy the power head and the string trimmer in a kit that's going to come with a 2.5 amp hour battery. The power head includes a 3-phase brushless motor. This is the included 2.5 amp hour battery pack. You can see it slides in nice and has a nice little metal guard below it. So if you set it down, you're not setting it down on the battery. Now this is a 7.5 amp hour. This will take any of the Toro batteries. You can see it fits in here. It's a little bit tighter with this guard, but still you're setting it down on the guard and not the battery. The power head handle has rubber overmold on the bottom and on the top of this handle, and then rubber overmold on the bottom of the forward handle, so you get a good grip. It is a 2-speed unit, so you can go from 1 or 2, high or low, to get you the exact speed you'd like for the accessory that you're using. You have a safety, so you're going to pull back on the safety, and then you're going to pull the trigger. Trigger is a variable speed trigger. It does have a little bit of a slow start and a little bit of a slow take up on the trigger, but it's going to be something we're going to need to review outside in use. The connections for the power head are all square drive and very easily attachable. They're very similar to a universal drive system. They have this little button that has to be pushed to take it out. This is simple. You just slide this guy in, get the button in place, and then you can tighten this up, and it is very, very solid. To remove it, you're just going to loosen this up a little bit, push this button, and slide it right back out. Very simple and easy to use. The string trimmer head is rated for 0.095 line, which it comes with, and can be used in either the 14 or flip this around for 16-inch swath. The head on this is going to be a quick feed, so you can just turn it, and it will allow you to tuck in new line. Very simple, and it's also going to be a bump feed, so you would hit that on the ground while you're using it, and it would allow you to take out more line. Again, very simple and normal as far as its use. This is a counterclockwise rotating head, so if you're used to a gas unit, it's going to be exactly the same. You can see I'm playing with the trigger a little bit, and there's this soft start. It's going to be approximately a 6,000 RPM head. The stick edger has an 8-inch blade on it. This is all cast aluminum that's here. You do have a small plug that you can take out to add some grease to the gearbox. There is an adjustment on this tire, so you can adjust it so it's comfortable for your use up and down. And there is a rubber flap in the back that will allow you to stop all the debris coming back no matter where you have that tire set at. So it's going to be a fairly standard system here, and these blades are replaceable and fairly inexpensive. It connects up exactly as all the other attachments. Slide this guy in, find the little hole, tighten it up, and you're ready to rock and roll. Again, you can choose high or low on this, but this is high. And that blade is moving on high and should do quite a good job. Next up, we have a 16-inch hedge trimmer with 3,000 strokes per minute and about 3/4 of an inch of a cut here. Very nice adjustable unit. We do have grease zerks here that we can add grease to the gearbox very easily. There are 2 black levers sitting here. You just push those together, and it will allow you to adjust and lock in this bar at almost any position you'd like to have it. And it is very sturdy. That's something we're going to test out in use, but very, very simple to use. The connection on this is the same, and here is its speed on level 2. Looks to be something that's going to be very useful for the average homeowner. Next up, we have a 10-inch pole saw with an automatic oiler. You too have a grease zerk here, so we can grease the gearbox very easily. You have per se bucking spikes up front and a limb puller in the back, so you can grab onto a limb and get it out of the tree. It is very easily adjustable underneath here. This is something I'm really looking forward to, although the one thing that I don't have at this point is an extension, so we are only going to be limited to about 6 feet of cutting distance with this 10-inch saw. This chainsaw came set up just slightly tight, but it seems like it has a great speed. That's something I'm looking forward to testing out. Lastly, we have a heavy-duty cultivator, and when I mean heavy-duty, I mean this guy is heavy. You do have carbon steel tines here, 10-inch width, 2.5-inch depth here. Nice unit. You have a place so you can take it apart on this side to look at the oil level inside the gearbox. Everything here is metal, and let me tell you, this is heavy, and being heavy, that is something that is going to really help you because it's going to allow the weight of this to keep it in the ground and not bounce around as much. And I think that's going to be important while you're using this, because sometimes you see these with the straight blades on them and they just kind of turn and move the dirt a little bit, but if you have any rough ground, it really bounces those around, and the weight of this is going to help this from bouncing. Speed of this on high looks pretty good, but we'll really need to get it into the dirt to see how well it's going to do. That's obviously a no load speed. It looks excellent. I can't wait to test this guy out. It's nice to see Toro come out with a power head and then give everybody the options of pretty standard attachments that seem to be beefed up in some ways, especially this cultivator. That is a heavy unit that's going to work nice for a lot of people, and I do believe that most of these units are going to be great for a homeowner. We're going to go over these individually, so if you'd like to get notifications as those come out, hit the subscribe button below and make sure to hit that notification bell. Otherwise, I will try to leave links in the description for all these as we go through them, so you can pick out which ones you want to see and go from there. We appreciate your time. Please give us a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you again. Have a great day.